All right, good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather, Vorderbruggen, coming to you live from Ravenscar, my backyard. And oh, what a day makes. It is warm, it is very cloudy. Rain's on the way at some point. I don't think we're supposed to get rain today, but according to the weather, warm, humid weather is approaching, not quite up to the 80s, but still warm, for the rest of the week, more or less. But we can use some rain. Hey, good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Sherry. Surrender. Good morning, Chris. Good morning. Yeah, I'm kind of excited today because I had a revelation in the shower because that's where a lot of revelations occur. But I came up with a hypothesis, and I'm kind of excited to share it. And I also got a sneeze that's just waiting to come. All the dust and pollen, everything's getting ready to expand their domains here. So everything is pumping out pollen and all that. Oh well. Hey, good morning, Donna. Good morning, Darlene. How are you all on this cloudy, humid sort of Tuesday? It's not bad though. I can live with this. Don't need my hoodie, my scooty, whatever you call it. Need my coffee though. Ugh. Some good news. I mentioned yesterday, but we got official word from Amazon yesterday that the blood pressure pill has been received and they're almost done inventorying it. And by this Wednesday, they should have it up for sale. Yay! So those of you who are waiting, like I said, I'm setting up the Amazon swarm. If you were planning on buying the blood pressure pill, do it on Wednesday. If everyone buys it on the same day, the Amazon algorithms go, whoa, this is really popular. We should share it with other people. And it's like free advertising for me. Nice. Hey, Donna, Deborah, Gerardo, Cynthia. So, yep, I'm excited. And like I said, we decided just to go all in and get not only the blood pressure pill, but now we submitted the manufacturing for the anti-anxiety pill and the gout pill too. We're trying to get those out as soon as possible, probably maybe around 2 months or so. But we're kind of doubling the rollout speed of our products. Okay, Deborah, no problem. My apologies for always having questions regarding medical problems. On that note, do y'all have recommendations for costochondritis pain? Yesterday was difficult. Okay, I don't know what costochondritis pain is. Deborah, let us move this over to direct messaging, and I'll tap you for some more information later today, okay? Cool. Thank you. Hey, Tammy. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Sherry. Whew. So I, in the shower this morning, I one of the things the silent partner, the guy that put up all the money for Medicine Man, wants is to me appear on at least one podcast a week to talk about ancient lifestyles and be edutaining. So I think I got that. But one of the questions that always comes up is, especially with medicinal plants, is how did the first people figure it out? How did they, is it a trial and error or what? How did they figure out which plants have medicinal properties? And just side note, for those of you who are still doubting medicinal properties of plants, just keep drinking your coffee and take your aspirin, okay? Anyway, back to me. The hey Julie, hey Charles, there's multiple Charles. Yeah, so the question is, how do they know? And if you look in a lot of ethnobotanical documents and talk to tribal elders and so forth, the stories passed down are basically the plants told us. And you've heard me say that before, the plants told us. Okay. Who knows? All things on heaven and earth, But I had a different idea. this morning. So way back in the early, 20, 30,000 years ago, when mankind is, just crawling out of the mud down from the trees. I guess we're already down from the trees by there, but, we're eating everything. Basically, any plant, any animal, any frog, any snail, all that is food for this amazing human brain that needs a bunch of fuel. So they're eating everything in sight. And there's no differentiation between food and medicine. It's all food. It's all energy. My theory then is, okay, so what we consider to be medicinal plants were just part of the daily diet, just something they ate because it was ripe and ready there in nature at that time, and they could, get nutrients from it, so they did. So then, during the seasons when a particular plant wasn't available, maybe that's when some of the health issues started showing up. Like when elderberry wasn't around, maybe they found they got more sick, more infectious diseases when there wasn't elderberry. And so they eventually put two and two together. It's like, hey, you know what? I'm not sick when that plant is around, but I am when it's not. Let me try something. Let me save some and, just see what happens if, the particular issue comes up, and then I start taking the plants. Does it help? It sounds logical to me. A lot of things sound logical to me, and I have the scars to prove it. But I wonder. I haven't seen this hypothesis before, that it's kind of reverse. Usually it's just all the trial and error, but it could be not that they tried a plant to cure a disease. It's that they realized a particular issue started showing up when that plant wasn't available in their diet. I don't know. What do you think? It sounds logical to me, and it sounds a lot more, well, somewhat more effective. Until a time when they figure out that, hey, there's plants that help health, and then they start going looking for plants to help even better. Anyway, a hypothesis. That's what I do. Except in this case, I really can't test it without a time machine. Oh well. There was a cardinal just hanging out watching me while I was talking, but no, it flew away. It's getting to a very bird-heavy backyard again. It's mainly the Yopon holly berries. It's one of the few food sources. So I do have my elderberry has survived through the cold weather, and there's a big clump of flowers on it, and that should then convert into berries also for the birds. All right. I think, yeah, Linda, I think in the case of wound care, you are absolutely right there. They were bleeding, and, they grabbed some leaves and, just to like cover the wound. And they noticed, depending on the leaf they grabbed, sometimes the bleeding stopped more quickly, or the infection, a common, infections that they expected didn't form. So, yep. Sorry, my nose is running. Last thing I want is a big glob of something to fall out here on camera. All right. So it's Tuesday. Oh, other things in case you didn't see. Tomorrow night, I will be doing a live Zoom presentation for the Herb Society of America South Texas unit, which is their way of saying Houston unit. The Zoom presentation, I believe it starts at 7 tomorrow night, is open to the public, but you have, it's kind of a first come, first served sort of thing. So there's a link, somewhere on my Facebook page, and under upcoming classes over on Foraging Texas, that will take you to the Zoom login page, the code you need and so forth. Poor Nicole. I've had the most agonizing weekend. A dentist did a bad job on a filling. Ooh, it's been painful for a year. Now I have a jaw infection due to the bad filling. A new dentist can't fix it until Friday, but the pain this weekend was horrible. Ah, urgent care turned me away because they were full and can't help. Dentist and doctor on call never called me back. ERs are full. It's a low point when you're crying, begging for help, and they tell you to leave. Sometimes you really do have to help yourself because nobody else will. Oh man, Nicole, I am so sorry. Ugh. And dental pain? There's something about dental pain that just is more painful than a lot of other pains. Oh, Dad's here. Good morning, Dad. 17 degrees with snow flurries. Okay, going back to Nicole for a second. Have you? I mean, it's in your case, it probably won't help much, but clove oil has very decent oral anesthetic powers. You should actually even be able to find it at like a drugstore or something. So the clove oil, or ask the pharmacist, some of the other oral painkillers. So it sounds like in your case, it's especially with an infection, that's going to be huge. Hey, Carol. Yep. Good morning. I think there have always been people with good observation skills, and they figured out to dry medicinal plants to try. Yeah. I think there's a lot going on. Kind of remind me of the old caveman movie. It was funny. They stumbled on the good stuff by accident. I wonder if that was Caveman with Ringo Starr. Jennifer says, update on the Beto pill for her rabbits, the buck rabbits. Show judges commented on the firmness of flesh on the bucks receiving it. Awesome. You got to go to Amazon and leave a review talking about it. No one will think you're weird. Okay, clove oil gave me relief for about 10 minutes, but man, does it burn your tongue if you miss. Ooh, yeah. Good point. Hey, Shirley. Is it raining up in San Antonio, or is it just the pre-rain humidity? Ice pack for tooth pains. That's a good one. Sherry. Oof. That sucks. Oh, man. You wonder, I guess, yeah, I mean, anything can be screwed up, but having a filling screwed up, that's scary. I got a dentist appointment 2 weeks. But I'm good at flossing, so. I'm wondering, if you could dab the gum with like a Q-tip swabbed in clove oil. All right, Shirley, just went wet from a slight rain. Oh, Nicole, another possibility. And I was going to post this. And unfortunately, I don't have it on my computer. But hopefully you all can see it. Cancel that. Okay. So I was at the Asian market a day ago, picking up some stuff, and I saw they had the prickly ash flavored oil. So prickly ash is the one that has the Novocaine in it. So I'm wondering if the whole Szechuan sauce thing is they mix the seed husks from prickly ash, also known as the toothache tree, with hot peppers, and the numbing effect of the prickly ash changes the flavor of the hot pepper into Szechuanness. So if you have the time, Nicole, you might want to, in addition to the clove oil, find if there's an Asian market nearby and see if they have Szechuan peppercorns. Szechuan peppercorns or the prickly ash oil, and see if dabbing that on also helps. An idea. I'm trying to think. I know there are prickly ash around Dallas, but I don't know in your area what would be close. Keep your eye out. Hey, good morning, Evie. Susan, good morning. Hey, Tina. Rue mixed with clove oil helps me a lot when I have a severe tooth infection. So that's an idea. Let me pop this one up here. So rue, the plant rue, mixed with clove oil helps me a lot when I've had a severe tooth infection. So that's another try there, Nicole. Yep. Hey, good morning, us. Oral gel. We still have a bottle of that around. I think one of the issues with Mini Weather, the early prenatal malnutrition back in the orphanage, caused some health issues in her teeth that have haunted her a long time. Yeah, Oragel, clove oil. I got a prickly ash growing in my yard, so that's always been my go-to. For me personally, the kids don't like it. It's potent taste. Hey, Amy. Good morning. Okay, here. Q-tip. Nicole says a Q-tip. Best way I could apply the clove oil. I've been applying an analgesic salve to my chin behind my ear. I take double doses of Tylenol every 4 hours and hold ice packs in my head. Oh, Nicole, man, lots and lots of sympathy there for you. And not till Friday, huh? Ugh. Hey, Seville. Yeah, good old whiskey. Definitely something to be said about that. Sadly, no NSAIDs for the stomach, which blows because they are the ones that interrupt the pain the best. Ugh. And this is where you start looking at meditation and prayer and all that, too. So, oof. I don't know. That's a tough one. Hey, Jacqueline. Good morning. Ugh. It was no painkillers. When I needed a root canal, they gave me painkillers and antibiotics until they could get me into the chair. Oof. Hey, hey, Jeannie. Hey, Mandy. It's a good thing. Good morning. I have several prickly ash trees on my property, but I haven't had need to try it yet. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Where's Chirpy? Oh, Chirpy's right there. I think Chirpy has decided there's this one branch in the neighbor's tree, and that's like, I like this branch. He seems to hang out there a lot and just sings and sings. Yeah, infection is probably part of the pain, definitely. And the inflammation pressing on the nerve endings. Nicole, you might try a massive increase of garlic in your diet too to help fight the infection. Ooh, I had a cavity filled without any numbing shots or other pain relievers. Yowza. That's impressive. Hey, good morning, Timothy. Wow, that is bizarre. So I called both my doctor and dentist a few times. I'm shocked no one will return my calls. Eek. Hey, Kiri. Unfortunately, nerve pain is the absolute worst because there isn't an RX pain medicine that works for that. I will never forget when my wisdom tooth root broke into the nerve below. There was no relief whatsoever. Okay, let's go to happy thoughts. Sorry. Hey, Kelsey. Yep. Good morning, tribe. Waiting badly needed rain next few days. So am I. I put in a few more plants over the weekend, and I soaked. I got my rain barrels and gave them a good rainwater soak from old rainwater. But I'm excited about just the overall drench. Yeah, garlic and rosemary and all the Italian herbs with olive oil. So good for you and so tasty. Truly, truly. Ah, Charlie, that's a good advice. Keep calling the dentist to see if they've had any cancellations. Hey, Jacqueline, just did some yoga, feeling good. Cool, cool. Oh, wow, spring plant. Anyone want some rose mallow hibiscus seeds? Man, everyone should want rose mallow hibiscus seeds. The leaves are edible, the flowers are edible, the young flower buds are edible, the young seed pods are edible, and the seeds themselves are edible. Just saying. Oh, wow. My dentist is expensive, but I can call him at home if need be. That's awesome. Makes me curious about dentistry back in the old times. I will tell you, if you are ever out in the East Texas, in the Woodville area, the Woodville people here back me up. There is a pioneer village. It's like an entire village. The blacksmith and the hotel and the bar and the saloon, and they have a dentist's office, and it is terrifying. It has like the foot powered drill for drilling the teeth and an assortment of pliers. And yeah, check it out. But dentistry for a long part of the human race, history of the human race, was yank that tooth out. Hey, Kimberlyn. Wow, even rain all the way up to Midland. Hopefully, hopefully. Okay, it kind of varies person to person how much you use. In the end, it's usually about 10 minutes, give or take. So it's not, again, a long-term effect, but for short-term effect, hey, short-term effect has its uses too. Ah, Darlene, I was at that village 40 years ago. It's really cool. I like it. Hey, April, happy thoughts more. Absolutely, absolutely. Gotta stay in your happy place. Ooh, let's see. Will it grow in West Texas? If you have partial sun, if you protect it from the afternoon shade, afternoon sun, Kimberlyn, give it some rich soil, maybe just a slightly acidic soil and some good dampness, it will probably do okay. Oh, okay, short timer this morning, Tina. Zoom calculus class at 8. Love you, tribe. Have a great day. All right. Enjoy calculus. Remember, calculus is just cutting things up into small pieces, calculating the surface area or volume of that small piece, and then adding it all back up together. Okay. Oh, cool. There's a village like that in Dallas, too, called Old City Park. I need to check that out. Hey, good morning, Henry. Yep, Tina, I really hope you get some. Sorry. I really hope you get relief of some kind fast, Nicole. Hugs and positive energy going out to you. Yep, that's the tribe. Kelsey, ouch. I always get Novocaine shots. Terrified of needles, but it's worth it. Yep. Oh, man, Nicole, you're a redhead too, aren't you? Are you a redhead? I was just saying, because like they've shown that a lot of the painkillers don't work very well on redheads for some whatever weird reason. It's just one of your many mutant superpowers. Tammy, my dirt road has not dried in 2 weeks, so hopefully we don't get much rain here. This red dirt is a mess. Oh, yeah. Clingy and muddy and nasty, yeah. Oh, cool, Mandy. Thank you. Thank you. It is guide foraging. I don't have a copy out here. Like I said, just a quick reminder, I don't get any royalties from the book. It was just a one-time deal. They give just a one-time check. So if you buy it nowadays, all that happens is my head gets a little bigger. Like I said, I moved away from being an Amazon influencer. Amazon has just driven me up a wall enough that, okay, I will deal with it for Medicine Man, but I really don't want to be giving them any money from me. So there's that. Hey, Matthew, Arkansas. What part of Arkansas? Hopefully up in the mountains. Beautiful there. Oh, cool. April, I made it ahead before the rain. Bought too much stuff to fit in my bike basket. It was a fun ride home. Ugh. That could be scary. Oh, cool. There's a village next to Lamar U in Beaumont, too. Cool. You know, most of you have probably figured out that I have at least, as a partial concern about the end of the world as we know it. And so one thing I like to do is keep track of where these different old-timey museums are in case there's such a need for their equipment again. Just putting that out there. Like I said, the more complex a system, whether it be society, a infrastructure or something like that, the more fragile it becomes, more easily disrupted. Hey, good morning, Derek. Haven't seen you in a while. Okay, Tammy, do I plan on writing another book? So I'm supposed to be writing for the Texas A&M series of books, but the whole Corona apocalypse screwed up my ability to write and their ability to publish, and so currently that's all on hold, unfortunately. The first one was a medicinal plant book, and then from there it was going to be Texas regional foraging books, but when the world blows up or blew up already, that screwed everything up there. Oh, cool. Alan, if you're ever close to Springfield, Old Sturbridge Village, colonial day type reenactments. Cool. Up in Minnesota, there was Fort Snelling. Chris, I think I'm going to cut down the big hackberry. Honestly, Chris, I think that's the best decision. Plant a more valuable tree, shagbark hickory or something there. Because the hackberry, I think you're going to regret leaving it there. It's a tree that can cause problems. All right, Nicole, it does wear off quickly. I've never heard that before, but yes, even during my C-section, they had to redose me because I seemed to burn off anesthesia quickly. Yeah, look it up if you want something to maybe take your mind off things. Look up basically the superpowers of redheads. Okay, Matthew, Mountain View North Central, nice, in Arkansas. Cool. Oop, oop. Hey, Ricardo, there's one of those villages in here, like up by where you're at. Yeah, awesome thought. We'll start taking notes on those sites. It's worth it. Oh man, no one would want to read that. Ah. Oops. Hey, Leslie. Good morning. Leslie is here. Leslie is Leslie and John, the two people in the picture there. They are the authors of Boop's Character Missions. The authors I'm having this Thursday night on Merriweather's World. So we'll get to hang out with them. Totally cool people. Love them. I've known John for a long time. John, those of you who know me know I'm a big guy. Here's me looking at John. He's a bigger guy. Another fellow scientist. All right. Bacon, eggs, coffee. I had a fallback this morning. I did graham crackers. Every so often, I just need my graham crackers. Hey, Bonnie. Good morning. Oh, Ricardo, thank you. Congrats on the bee people. I'm excited about this one. Like I said, I can't take it because I would just fall over. I would never be able to stand up again. Because I already have, kind of unnaturally low blood pressure. So there's that. What will we do for coffee after the apocalypse? Yopon Holly. That's my plan. I'm going to be selling caffeine. Oh, wow. It's more mistletoe than tree. I can believe it. Yeah. Yeah, just take her down. Ooh. Is it a singular Chinese tallow tree or lots of Chinese tallow trees? And it is 7:50. Time for the group take. If it's one, whack it down. And then this is going to sound bad, but around the edge of the trunk, drill some holes and then pour some Roundup in it. A targeted application of Roundup in this manner, it's worth doing to kill the tallow tree. You won't be spraying it all over the area. It'll be stay there, and it will kill the roots of the tallow tree, which is something you need to do. Yeah. So do that. All right, Mandy, have a good one. Oh, Miller's Crossing. Okay. Yeah, Yopon has caffeine. It's the only naturally occurring source of caffeine in North America. Pound for pound, the leaves of the Yopon holly have half the caffeine of an equal amount of just tea leaves, but they do have all the antioxidants and all the other good stuff, and they do not have tannins, so it doesn't turn bitter. So go to Foraging Texas, read about Yopon holly. Okay. 7:50, time for the group take. I know people have been commenting here, but okay. Yeah, the Yopon holly, it used to actually be a commercial plant. Harvested, the leaves were harvested here in Texas and sent up to the New England colonies before they were colonies, and it was a very popular tea up there. So much so that it interfered with the English tea sales, and the English sales basically blocked the Texas. Yeah, basically, Yopon holly, lack of, is responsible for the United States of America. Read the page. I did a whole video on it, Meriwether's World. Anyway. Okay. The liver pill. Yay! Cleanse, support, detoxify, protect. Mm-hmm. Get me my 4. Mm. Oh, cool. I did so much work in a Silver Dollar City in Branson, Missouri in the 80s. It was a 1880s theme park with tons of authentic tools and artifacts. There we go. Okay. Can you chew on the leaves? Yeah, you can make a big old wad of chewing tobacco of the leaves and get the caffeine that way. And it's actually not a terrible flavor. But yeah, you can do that. The brain pill. And this is why, Robert Rayburn, I am full of information. So, oops. Part of the ritual. Like I said, you got to smell the brain pill. It smells so good. Oops, get back in there. Weird. Chirpy is singing up a storm. Maybe he thinks we need to be sung to. I don't know. All right. And the immune pill. And so tomorrow night's presentation for the Houston Herb Society, it is mainly going to be about plants to help the immune system. So, and Mini Weather did some awesome artwork for it. So, yeah, definitely check in. It's I think it's like 10 plants that how to use them, how to grow them, why you want to use them, that sort of thing. Easy to grow medicinal herbs that help the immune system. Okay. Hackberry Yopon, the unsung heroes, American heroes, going to be perusing your page today. REP, rest in peace to-do list. Yep. The Black Drink. That's another name for the Yopon Holly tea. Good stuff. Yep. Holy Basil. That's a really, really good one. It's actually not one that I'm talking about because in my mind, everyone knows that one already. So I was going with some that are a little less known. Amy home. Me too, Amy. Good thing I have a privacy screen on my computer at work. There's nothing like corrupting the youth with knowledge and wisdom. Okay, yeah, we had Pioneer Festival here in New Braunfels, mostly a show of the old ways of doing things. The German pioneers used to do things around here way back. Yep, those are always fun. You know, I work at one, Jesse H. Jones Park, over by Houston Intercontinental Airport. They have the Pioneer Days, and I work as a historical reenactor there and talk about medicinal plants they used. Back before I became one of the volunteers there, I used to go there with the family. And Dad, do you remember this? Hopefully, Dad, you're still watching. One time my parents were down, and they came with us. And they had one demonstration where the people were like butchering a hog and making lye soap. And Dad was watching for a while. And now these people doing the reenactment, they basically read some books and were kind of winging it and trying to do it. And Dad watched for a while, and then he kind of took over and showed them how to do it. So, fond memory. Okay, try to stand for the. So I think you have to wait until tomorrow at 7 and then try then. Hey, Christian. Howdy from San Antonio. Wondering if you had any experience with Passiflora fetid. The red one. So I found some studies about it from Brazil, but can't find any in Texas. Yeah, I've played around. The fruit is okay. I mean, the plant itself kind of stinks. Oh man, I was just reading about it a few weeks ago, and it does have some medicinal properties above and beyond the regular Passiflora incarnata, but I don't remember which. Send me a direct message, and I will try and find that information again. Okay. So yeah, just jog my memory with a direct message. Used to have a setup there where I would play with clay all day and show the kids how fun it was. Awesome. Oh wow, it's 7:58. The snowman contest winners. If you're wondering where the bandanas and stuff are, my plan was to mail them out yesterday, but yesterday was Martin Luther King Day, so the post office was closed. So after I'm done here, I'm going to go to the post office and mail them today, and then they should be there like Friday or Saturday. Yep. Lye soap is not nearly as complicated as the books would make it out. I used to help my mom make it. Yeah, the main thing is getting the right amount of lye for the right amount of soap. so you don't have either leftover tallow or leftover lye in the finished bar. So there's a little bit of calculations there. It's a lot easier when you're a chemist, but yeah. All right, Tammy, have a great day. I don't know for sure. So it's the red one. It has like the cage around the fruit. The other name for it is the stinking passion flower because it doesn't smell good. Yep. Eat some tacos. That's why I have the dark shirt on. Got my taco eating shirt on. I first grabbed a light shirt and then I thought, wait, it's Tuesday. Never wear a light shirt on Tuesday. All right. Wow. Good morning, tribe. Okay, remember tomorrow, if you're going to order the blood pressure pill, order it tomorrow from Amazon. I got links on my page. And then also tomorrow evening, that's when you want to go with the Zoom and log into the Zoom meeting. So, okay, April. Yeah, that is the Crown of Thorns. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, and then of course I'll be back here tomorrow morning too with whatever weird, bizarre stuff I have to say. Chirpy will be chirping away. If it's raining, I'll probably be on the front patio. Okay, time for us to go out and conquer the world. So hang in there. We got this. We're here. Nicole, everyone's praying for you or sending vibrations or whatever they're doing to influence the universe to be nice to you. Whew. Okay, take care. End broadcast.